Hi there, Seroptimist International of Oceanside Carlsbad members. This is Sue Simpson.
And Terry Haskins.
And we're here today with our very first video blog to talk to you about our charge on the International Committee.
Which is here to educate you and inform you about a part of our club that has been a little underrepresented, the international component.
Right, so here is the website for Seroptimist International, and if, as you all know, there's Seroptimist International, and then there's SIA, Seroptimist International of the Americas, and then down to the desert region, desert coastal, right? Mm-hmm. And then we're part of that. Yeah. So we wanted to show you about what's going on internationally. And Terry has a really cool story to talk about why she actually joined Seroptimist.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. The president of SIA gets to pick their own project for the 2 years that they're president. And back in 2008, when I was really looking into the club, on part of their literature was talking about the fistulas that were happening to girls in Africa. And I had just learned about this on an Oprah even, and it was just fascinating and heartbreaking. And when I saw that this is what one of the missions of the club was, this was their international project that they'd chosen to work on, which is basically helping these girls heal from these fistulas. It's a tragedy of them being too young to give birth, and it's long and horrible, and they're rejected from their tribes. And so what happened is Seroptimist International would go in and they would help fund the hospital stay.
Yeah, that surgeon that did it. It was the Hamlin fistula of Ethiopia, which was really just, I think they just made it so that the surgeon could come in and repair. It's a real easy fix.
Yeah, simple fix. And so they helped with that. And then these girls, once they did get their fistulas fixed, got to be reunited with their village. And they were accepted again. And it just completely changed their lives. And I thought this was something that I could really dig in with. Like, this is a club that was really interested in changing women's lives around the world.
So currently, Yvonne Simpson, who is the current president of Seroptimist International, is, I'm trying to get the right one here, is her project, which she describes through a global voice for women, which is something you can easily subscribe to. And this project itself, so the Educate to Lead is focusing on Nepal, and December 10th is the President's Appeal. Yvonne Simpson is president between 2015 and 2017, and this December 10th is our deadline to
collect funds for the 3 projects that she has the groups focusing on.
So as we all remember, there was that horrible earthquake in Nepal, and they're finding that the women and girls are still not able to climb out from this. There's been a lot of tragedy, and rebuilding has been very, very slow. We're not going to read this to you because we know you can download this yourself, but you know, these disasters create hardships, and women and girls suffer disproportionately, and this is the focus for Seroptimist International. So this next business meeting,
on November 18th,
our past president, Sherry Goddard, will be passing the hat, so to speak, and so bring your extra pennies.
Yeah.
And find out a little bit about what's going on in Nepal, and look at the cracks in the side of those buildings.
We'll be talking about the first project that we're going to focus on.
Right. So why don't we focus on that?
The first project we're going to be focusing on is called the Australian Himalayan Foundation, and it's already up and running, and they are focusing on education. The first project we're going to talk about is the Australian Himalayan Foundation, And this is already up and running, and they're an organization that is focusing on educational outcomes and improving them in Nepal. They're doing some great things. They are going to provide training for 100 teachers, which they desperately need. They're providing 14 girls with vocational training after their primary schooling. They are going to, what else?
Well, it's focused down in this part of Nepal that's, I'm waiting for this to open up here, this map. And, I mean, really all I know about is Mount Everest is in Nepal. So there's Everest over here. And I believe that the area that they're going to be down in working in is down in this part. But look at the populations, and there's 11,941 students with only 379 teachers in this one area. And then in the more rural areas, it's worse. So there's this one teacher that we read about, and this is her here. Yeah. Her name is Kailash Kumari, and she just graduated from secondary school and got a teaching certificate and just started teaching, and didn't realize that there was an evaluation process and all that kind of thing. But once she was able to get this teacher's training, she's gone on to become quite a leader in the community, along with this gentleman up here, Dil Kamar Rai, and they are making a huge difference in educating girls and women. Well, girls and boys.
Training the teachers.
And training the teachers.
Training the teachers.
Making a huge...
Make more progress.
Exactly. So how can you find out about more things about this? I know you want to. Right?
Right.
Yeah. So A Global Voice for Women is Seroptimus newsletter, and it's really easy to download. See, I did it.
There it is.
Easy
right there.
peasy. It has all these great links. Talks about that project we were just talking about. And you could get ahead of us and look at what Project 2 is going to be about, but we're going to do that. Our future vlog will be. So how do you get Global Voice?
Click on newsletter.
Click on newsletter.
I just learned this.
Yeah. And you can sign up for Global Voice. It'll come right into your email. And right now, up until December 10th, we're really focusing on getting some pennies together, dimes, nickels, quarters, dollar bills, whatever, checks.
Because it is the deadline, is December 10th. I think we should make that clear. That is the deadline for raising money for these projects for this year. And we will be updating you with the progress of this project and the 2 others that have been chosen by the president.
And just to put another plug in, December 10th happens to be the International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women. So there's another important day to remember for December 10th, and I think you're supposed to wear orange that day.
It's a special day.
It is a special day. So it's nice talking to you, to you guys.
Thank you for having us.
And I hope you listen. I hope more than one person listens to this. Because we're pretty entertaining.
Good.
I know, that was pretty good. How do you turn it off now?
We don't know.